All right. Well, my presentation, along with Peter, is on understanding earnings transcripts and doing so with a um, with a certain alter ego or manner, which in this case will be provided by RoaringKitty, who was a known YouTuber. All right. So here's the problem. Earnings transcripts are generated for every publicly traded company, and there's tons and tons and tons of data out there. So for either a professional investor or a retail investor, sifting through all that information is time consuming, and time equals money in the stock market. So what we would like to do is find a way to interact with a chat-like system and extract useful, actionable information about different companies based on their earnings reports. And we want to do this in as fast time as possible. So we'll use RAG, or retrieval augmented generation, to help along with this problem. And then for kicks, we made the voice or mannerisms of our chatbot respond in the voice of RoaringKitty. Um, so a solution that we composed here was a RAG system powered by Llama Index. Um, RAG systems are really great when you need to augment the capability of open source or proprietary large language model and give it information it may not know about in order to return better results. Type of information we gave it was we gave it PDFs of the last couple of years of earnings reports per quarter for about 4 tickers: Google, Amazon, NVIDIA, Microsoft. And the idea here is that we want to get faster insights, provide better money management, and do it with a DIY type platform. High level diagram of more or less where we're going. So we've got a user input query that goes to an embedding model, and we're going to retrieve some similar documents into our vector database. Now we're using Llama Index. A lot of this stuff is kind of hidden under the hood for us, but I mean, this is what it's doing. And then in addition, we have our chat model that we can prompt with a system template, something like more detail, but something like "you are RoaringKitty, this is who RoaringKitty is," and speak in their mannerisms. Now, for the earnings transcripts, so we got this data from Seeking Alpha, which is a website you can sign up for, and you can get access to transcripts across a variety of tickers. And you can get more than just earnings reports. They actually have other documents which we didn't investigate, but could be a future avenue. So this is RoaringKitty. Let's go ahead and chat with RoaringKitty really quick. So RoaringKitty, we can first ask, is a financial advisor. He can provide you with some financial advice. So you can ask, well, who are you? And can respond. And in this case, I had it respond with segments of his video where it may correspond to your question here. In the future, I would probably expand this to give you earnings reports that are related to the question you provide, but this gives like a high level of what an alter ego chat system might look like. And then there was a question here, like, is GameStop a good company? And they can go and respond with some answers. And the so I broke this out into 2 applications instead of the one. That's something that I would do in the future work, is put this all into one application. This is the second application, which is specifically trained on earnings reports. And so you can ask general questions like who is the CEO of Microsoft, which is too general and would be answered anyways by OpenAI, by ChatGPT. But you can ask more specific questions like who was on the call in Q1 2024 for a specific earnings report, and it can tell you that the chairman, Amy Hood, Elise Jolia, and then you can ask questions specifically about those earnings reports, what they say, what were some positives. So tell me the best earnings reports. This is a pretty cool feature where you can start analyzing across multiple earnings, high-level information. Um, yeah, this one didn't work for some reason, but yeah, here we go. So it's certain earnings period that was special, and then you can ask like what made them so special, and again, get that granularity to be able to go into to these reports. So I'll switch back to the presentation here. So this is our earnings transcript chat. So how do we measure success? Really, it's can you do more trades? Can you be more knowledgeable in the market? Can you act faster than other people out there? Ideally, you would want a system like this to be trained on or vectorized new earnings reports as they come in. So you want to bring that time to market as close as possible. Right, so the demo and then conclusions. So what we showed is in a couple hours, really, didn't take too long. We can build this useful system. We can already see that it has some usefulness in terms of helping us not read through all these documents and be able to ask questions. As far as future work, obviously the big thing is to scale to more data, more tickers, more types of data, and then start doing maybe multi-agent stuff and start leveraging agents that know about earnings reports versus other filings and maybe more broader macroeconomic effects. Yeah, so I don't know what time we're at, but we are. Any questions?